I'm Jake.
I'm Johnny.
He's coming.
Oh my god.
He's coming as fast as possible. Hey, it's an A24 movie.
It is, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. Because I normally associate A24 with, like, quality.
Oh no, that doesn't give me good hope for this movie.
Um, we're watching Tusks. We've had it on the list for, like, since before Halloween.
Yeah.
Jake's never seen it.
I was pushing it off seeing it for a little bit. I kept suggesting stuff because I was like, maybe we should watch this week.
He knows
But
nothing
now
about it
I'm ready.
other than the title. I don't know, even know if you know what the Tusks are referring to.
It's just the way that you hyped it up that I was like, I don't know. Like, I can't tell whether it's going to be great. Nazi party. Hey, it's the guy from New Girl.
This was done by Kevin James.
Oh, and then it's the child star, Haley Joel Osment.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
It's
Sorry, I don't know that guy's name. I just know he played Jess's
What are we-
boyfriend on New Girl.
what do we want? Oh man. Oh, we're gonna rip off Star Wars Kid? Yes, we totally are.
It will pwn all internets.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Why does that guy remind me of Josh Gad?
The Kill
The Kill
Bill
Bill
Kid.
Kid. Oh,
They cut his light off. So this is the movie we're dealing with today, Jake.
oh wow.
Man, stupid white podcaster men sitting in a basement
Yeah. What kind of couple of losers?
reacting to videos that aren't theirs.
What kind of losers do stuff like this?
Man. Yeah, Kevin James worked on this movie
Huh.
from Clerks, and also like he's a very well established comedian and stuff. But like I think of Clerks
Yeah.
and Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
And
think of his like,
Mallrats.
superhero stuff.
Oh yeah, he did write a Daredevil comic, and I think a Spider-Man.
I was about to say, I just know that he did a bunch of reviews of
I think he did Green Arrow too.
Yeah, I was about to say he did a. I mean, when Arrow and Flash were coming on, he would do reviews. and
Title card.
He did hit like internet.
Because that was
Tusk.
the appropriate place for that title card.
It's also funny because it's not called Tusks. It's called
Tusk. Singular Tusk. So if we see more than one Tusk in this movie,
I will kill
We-
someone.
we'll kill Bill.
I will kill Bill.
Is that a fake beard? It's a fake beard, right?
No,
No, look at it though.
that's Zach Galifianakis himself. I'm just kidding. It's not.
It does look like him. I really hope that absolutely none of this movie was shot in Canada. It definitely seems like one of those movies. You ready for some first draft script dialogue, Jake?
Sadness was
What
made by
what
the
do we
USA.
know about Canadians? What do we know about Canadians? What can this guy have a witty banter back and forth about with a Canadian? It's either
Hockey.
hockey,
America,
America,
and Canada's differences.
yeah, or like
And-
moosies.
Well, if they don't talk about that, then we're really missing out a
Whew.
huge major point here.
Yeah, the tusk are actually moose tusks. Not many people know this. Only Canadians know that moose have tusks.
It's a trade secret.
It's a trade secret.
Ah, I said it. Yes.
Did he say moose?
He said moose.
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 He also talked about dicks.
What do moose dicks look like?
Probably huge because he said hung like a moose.
Oh.
In fact, yeah, think about the size of a moose. I don't want to ever see a moose dick, especially not.
Well, it could be like
firsthand.
gorillas where they actually have a super tiny. he had to fill in the one part of his mustache that didn't have hair in it.
Why don't you say Hitler in an airport? I'm pretty sure that commercial flight wasn't that popular when
Listen, I was telling you this earlier. It's the Beetlejuice Candyman Bloody Mary situation. We will learn that names are bad.
you just don't say it. You just don't say
Don't
anything.
ever say any of these things. Don't say a name in an airport or just anywhere.
Now wait, what movie?
Just
what
it's like
year did this
it's
movie
like
come out?
what Republicans want pronouns to be. Just never say any. No pronouns. No names. We're no more names.
What year is this movie made?
Oh, do I have to? All right, time. Sing it with me, folks. Johnny goes to the IMDb.
You can't pretend that's pre-established. You can't.
She was so offended by my singing.
She started crying as soon as you sang. Maybe she's upset because
Oh, they're at a funeral.
shut it down.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I haven't seen this entire film. I've only seen like chunks of it.
Oh my.
Is that?
Yeah.
That was the.
No wonder he
Kill
cut his
Bill kid, yeah.
entire leg off. I'm pretty sure that's like.
You can't treat that.
I was wondering why they were like. I thought it was like. I thought that was an effect in the video in the movie, and they started laughing and were like, "Did he keep the leg?" And I was like, "Wait, are they really gonna pretend that guy cut his leg off for real
Yes.
and survived?" And
Correct.
then now I understand that he did not.
Yes, that wasn't like a bad effect for the sake of like a bad effect on a YouTube video.
Yeah.
It was a bad effect that the movie's trying to take seriously.
Yeah.
What did I open the IMDb for? The year.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Actually, you know what? I have listened to this guy's podcast, and now I feel even worse that I can't remember his name.
You listen to Not See Party?
No, not the fake podcast.
This movie came out in 2014.
This guy, he hosts a real podcast. I just don't remember what his name is or what it's called.
It's 2014.
You know, he. Oh wow, that's a lot more recent than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Okay, how long has A24 even been around?
I actually don't know. I was kind of, I kind of thought that when the movie came on, but I just assumed it was an older company than I thought it was. But either way, this guy can't be offended I don't know his name if he ever hears this, because I've listened to your podcast, I've watched your properties, like just forgive me for that one transgression.
To the IMDb, Justin Long is his name.
Okay, now it seems so obvious now that you've said it.
Hello, I'm an old man who has enjoyed a long and storied life at sea. I'm proud Canadian, traveled a peculiar path below these many years, and after eons of oceanic adventure, I find
Eons?
myself at Manitoba as my final port. I know I do not wish to spend
It was an illegal immigration. I'm not a Canadian citizen. I lied in the first part of the letter. Who puts a concert poster in a bathroom? Did you see that?
Oh, it was a bar.
Okay, I'll get
Random things happen.
fair. But put it on like the support beam out there.
Excuse me. How far is Bifrost from here?
Bifrost? Shit, that's far. Yeah, it's about 2 hours from here.
Boot.
The boot.
It's a boot.
2 hours.
Canadian comedy.
I hate American guys.
I'm
that's
gonna
fair.
I'm gonna call my Canadian friends and tell them to watch this. Just be like
Yeah,
Hey.
see how you like it. Do you have a lot of Canadian friends?
a couple.
Huh.
One of them. It's gonna be really funny if I text one. It's like, hey, I know we haven't talked in like a year,
Yeah.
but like you wanna? Don't we know a Canadian though that lives here? Who am I thinking of?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
You know, I feel kind of bad because I feel like
We should know these.
I
things.
feel like we do know someone that's from Canada. I just don't know.
Listen, Canadians, you're just Americans, okay? QAnon
just
made it to
North
you guys too,
Americans.
okay? You've got that queen lady or whatever who told you guys not to pay your rent or whatever.
What?
She stole that RV.
What the heck? I watched a podcast, a Duncan Trussell podcast about like QAnon, and it was supposed to kind of like help me understand what it is. And to this day, I still could not
you're
give
more
you a clear
confused.
definition.
Yeah, there's no understanding these lunatics.
It's another one of those big blanket terms, honestly.
By the way, if you just found a poster in a bar that was like, I'm an old man, come check me out. Because that's what it said, basically.
Yeah, but he said he had a long and storied life, and he was so eloquent that he couldn't possibly be some creep, right? Right.
Please pan up to the creepy house, and there we are.
Well, that's a nice house.
It's actually a really nice house. I would live there if I could.
Yeah, it's got like multiple wings.
What? Look at it, keeps going.
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
an
It's got like a
L-shape.
back wing. It's got a front part, a chimney.
Dang. Okay, I'll take it back, Canada.
It's got a front gate.
What you've got over American is clearly that your property values are way lower. Do you all live like this?
Good evening.
Oh,
Mr. Howe? Well, actually, it's Howard.
it's Howard Howe.
Howard. Hey, you know, when people first become entangled with my name, it's much like a French bedroom fire.
What?
Now, Mr. Howe would be appropriate, but I prefer the intimacy of Howard. Now that we have that pleasure.
And then there's my rap name,
Pippi Hill.
H-Dog.
Howard Howe lives in Pippi Hill.
Pleasure. Could I interest you in some tea?
You can, but first, can I use your bathroom?
No, use the cup.
Go ahead and go now.
Right here.
I just want to make sure that you're who you say you are.
Yeah. Not many people know that every unique human being has or every male human being has a dick print, much like a fingerprint.
That's actually probably true.
Like if you stuck your dick in ink and then like put it on a piece of paper, like
Yeah.
a cop's like manhandling it, like get it on there.
Come on,
Stop
Ah!
struggling.
stop jamming me into the paper. Only one print was fine.
Ah, paper cut.
Oh my god. And that's why we don't do dick prints. Not because they don't exist. No, they do exist. I'm actually convinced. Feels like it's got drugs in it. Maybe Tusk drugs.
No, where do you think his pee went?
Oh.
She was also referencing the hit early 2000s film Shrek.
Better out than in, I always say. That was a terrible Shrek impression I just did.
Better out than in. I don't know what accent I'm doing.
Yeah, I feel like both of us really.
Can't do a Shrek voice.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
I'll work on it. Don't worry.
Find the water closet satisfactory?
The hell? What? What'd you say? I'm just kidding. I know water closet is Canadian for bathroom.
Canadian for bathroom.
Like lift is Canadian for elevator.
I thought that was British.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's all not America.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all.
Can we just get more egocentric in this?
I love my country, man. Oh, he's got like a Stephen Hawking chair.
Did I understand you said you work with living arrangements?
No, I live in Los Angeles.
What I meant by that was not that he just had a wheelchair. It means that he had like a high-tech wheelchair. I wasn't just trying to downplay Stephen Hawking like that.
It wasn't just like a wheelchair.
Yeah, so I just want to make that clear.
It even comes with the robot voice. I don't need it, but it's still here.
I actually got it from
ah,
Mr. Hawking himself. Wow, that's mean. Second time they've talked about older women having gas in this movie. Just, just gonna put that out there.
Keep me ambulatory. I still thank the Lord for leaving me with a memory. A living memory. Like many.
Yeah, and those adventures are what I'm here about, Mr. Howe.
You said on the phone that you were much more interested in me personally than you were the world.
Yes, because I saw this. And you have no idea
How you got it that high up on the wall, I really don't know.
In fact, how you got down 2 hours away into a bar bathroom is really just beyond me.
Yeah, man.
Dang, he really has terrible opinions of his family.
I fucking hate that he describes it the exact same way I do to people.
Like,
Like,
that's how you describe podcasts? I just
it's a radio show on
I
the
just
internet.
show him the dick clips. All the times you guys talk about dicks.
They talk about dicks as much as we do, okay?
Yeah, I was about to say. I think
Maybe
that's,
we're just low quality podcasters, okay?
I was like, that's
We
why,
might be really,
that's how I
we
got-
might be as hacky as these guys.
That's why I describe a podcast that way, because it seems to be just a consistent theme. It's just when dudes run podcasts, they talk about dicks.
Listen, if Spotify's willing to drop millions of dollars to a roided out Mr. Clean to
How
do
much
his
you want to bet
podcast-
Rogan talks about dicks at least once an episode?
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Blowing my mind. I feel like I've never had tea in my life. I'm like popping my cherry. I'm not even a tea person. I believe we're all.
What is tea? Where am I?
Of course, can't lose with booze.
No, Brandy. It's my maid. I killed her, and now you're drinking her blood.
Okay, now this one I know. Hemingway said that. Yes, he did. He said it to me. You knew Ernest Hemingway? Well, we met on You were there for D-Day? No, I was there before D-Day. I was there for Operation Neptune. Holy, hold on. You were on the beach? No, I was on a boat, as was Ernie. And Ernie was deemed precious cargo by the powers that be, so it's prohibited from joining the incursion. They ordered Hemingway to stay on the boat? Are you kidding?
There's a minor Wikipedia article about it. It's my crowning achievement in life.
Big and deadly? Well, there was nothing bigger or deadlier than a Nazi. Except perhaps a Nazi's nagging wife.
I don't think he's gonna appreciate that his podcast is called Nazi whatever. That's you. KP duty is
Can you-
kitchen duty.
Okay, thank you.
I was just in case. you
I
were
was
about to ask
literally
that
about to
question.
say, hey, will you translate it from military to English, please?
Just kitchen duty, yeah.
Okay.
His smile crawled across the man's face. It was so slow as if it were a caterpillar. Then he turned to me and slapped me on the back.
16-year-old, everybody.
Kitchen witch. So we drank wiser, and when reports came back, boys had fallen at Omaha. That's when he said, "Only do sober what you do drunk."
This is the one thing I remember about this movie. Isn't this a weirdly good scene?
Yeah.
Like, compare that to the first scene of the movie.
I'm just wondering how the rest of the movie's gonna go.
Right, remember, this movie's called Tusks.
I like
Tusk.
Justin
Sorry,
Long.
Tusk.
I trust Justin Long, but he didn't direct the movie, I assume. So can't blame him. But I hope it's good.
Well, it's just an old bottle. You wine it with the story, then it becomes a, not so powerful faith. Perhaps the drawbridge did.
What?
What's this?
No. Oh.
This guy doesn't need a turning chair. This chair turns for him. Mr. Anderson.
What the?
No, no. Back. It's the bone that's found on the penis of most placental mammals, excluding mammiphora.
Oh, that's not fair.
And they're becoming more brittle due to climate change. That's your Johnny's depressing fact about the burning planet for this week.
Is that true?
Boop 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 boop.
Is that true?
Yeah. Their dicks are becoming weaker because
Where'd you learn that? Did you research that before this movie? How did you have that information on hand?
listen.
Why is he holding it?
Probably God's most noble creature. Far more evolved than any man I've ever
Continue.
Appreciate that. Where'd you buy something like this? A head shop?
I get it.
Well, I became a
Oh wait, no, I don't.
walrus.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, I do.
You were lost at sea?
With Ernest Hemingway. Oh, this guy might be crazy. He just now realizes this.
Yeah.
Siberia. Chuck cheap and perhaps best years of my culinary.
I knew it. There he goes.
Earned me my passport to the world.
It's the tea.
My magical chef's position. Yeah, Anastasia. Traversed the Soviet border. Exploring.
Wait, so this is like, what is this, like Cold War stuff?
No, no. We were in search of the Siberian great white.
The great white shark? No way.
Yes, in the Russians call the hungry god the bear. 425 feet in power, some 3 tons.
Holy shit, did you find him?
No, no. Death. In the inky heart
I'm gonna try to quietly open the string.
I watched ship disappear in minutes.
Oh man, those rough seas.
And heard the screams.
So what happened after the boat sank?
I was alone. Alone, all alone, wide, wide sea. And never a saint took pity for my soul.
I'm an ancient mariner.
Well, remember, Mr. Bright. Well, but you know, when the screaming stopped, I thought I was alone. Something very swift and frightening moved by me. Many men,
It was Rose and Jack floating by.
they all
Guess they could fit.
thousands smiling.
Titanic movie's propaganda to teach you that that maybe something about women taking. I don't know.
It's just James Cameron's hang-ups about women.
He's like, look at her.
Like, she left me behind on the raft.
Basically,
metaphorically.
I became intimately familiar with the terror that managed to swim. I kicked at the water and stroked. I knew not where it was so pitch black.
Mm.
So
I didn't
screamed,
stroke as hard as you did with that
"Boy,
bacula. You got real weird about that, dude.
They both did.
They're both real weird about the dick bone.
Because that guy, when he picked it up, he said, I'm a dirty boy, aren't I?
I will."
That old man has said just a few small creepy things, but I've noticed.
Yeah.
I've noticed and I don't like it.
If this wasn't a movie, would you be like, oh, he might not actually be nuts?
Stood to my feet.
But if we
Well,
weren't in a
because-
movie called Tusks,
Because it is a movie, I assume that he might not be nuts. I mean, at least he might not be lying. He probably is nuts.
a walrus.
This curious fellow loomed over me, with tusk as tall as silent ribs.
Cut it open and head into it
It was his
like a
gentle
wampa.
and its blubbery body. And though I couldn't know
He's falling
what
asleep,
he was
or at
called,
least drugged.
No, he's just there were no drugs in
Yeah,
the
he could
tea.
be really bored.
He's just really bored with the story. It's like, oh yeah, man, that's crazy, man. It's a great story.
Mr. Tuskegee. Why specifically Chinese babies?
Humor out of the way. And for 6 glorious
Ah, he wants you to become Mr. Tusk.
I knew the only bliss this wretched life has ever
You know,
Sorry, that fall was real good.
I just realized
What?
that
be all right.
he's in a wheelchair.
Correct.
So if he truly does need that wheelchair, how the frick would he move?
Down the multiple stories of this building.
Or how would he move his body?
Oh, that's also true.
Why you stopping?
Oh, we gotta cut back. We gotta Tarantino this shit. Back in the past. What is it now?
Yeah, I was actually kind of confused for a second.
No, you don't even deserve a selfie.
Why not? Come on, we talked about this. I'm gonna take a quick can of Deuce tomorrow. I'll be back in the morning.
Making fun of this kid on the podcast is one thing, but to go over there to his house, it's horrible.
We're back to Kill Bill Kid.
Allie, the kid reached out to me, okay? He turned down Oprah fucking Winfrey to talk to me. Me! For the show. I don't want to panic.
I get the feeling that they weren't busting down the doors at BET to to talk to this kid.
Yeah.
Doing your dopey comedy sketches is bad enough, but to exploit him to his face, it's vicious. The Wallace
No,
I
that's
fell
vicious. To do what you did. That's vicious. That's mean. That's exploitative. To get a little taste and walk away.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
The Wallace I fell in love with would not do that. The Wallace I fell in love with would never say this
The
stupid
Wallace you
ass
fell
shit.
in love with was an unfunny little dickhole who used to make bad Star Wars puns and couldn't pay his bills. I'm sorry, but I kind of prefer the new Wallace. New Wallace made $100,000 in ads alone last year.
The fuck you did?
I was about to say I didn't know that they were that big of a podcast. I kind of thought they were just some shitty little.
No. Maybe maybe if they're reads, but like if it's not like AdSense dollars, no fucking way.
He probably did add like
Like,
sponsored
yeah.
on the show.
Who sponsored him? That's what I want to know. Be careful about what you say. There will be repercussions.
Who sponsored him? Who sponsored?
Who's
Not BetterHelp. They wouldn't do that.
We'll list all the places that didn't sponsor him in hopes of.
I say maybe Raid Shadow Legends.
You know, I'm in the process of like growing a beard right now, and looking at his mustache makes me want to shave everything off immediately.
Well, I love that mustache. Makes him look like kind of like John Lennon.
He looks like Super
Like
Trooper,
he really will be a walrus.
like the entire film.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you're saying. I just love that accent. It's lame. It's cringe humor. I love your accent.
Oh, now she's making fun of the mustache. I get the feeling this is a conversation that Kevin James actually had. I love Kevin James.
Did he have the mustache?
The mustache is a chain.
And flash forward in 3,
No, we have to
2,
linger on this.
1.
We're gonna linger on this for a long time. Wait for it.
I knew.
There you
Like, he's not going to reach climax before we get back to our future.
No, we have to watch this guy get blown in real time.
He's got to finish before we can finish the scene, okay?
When he finishes, so does the scene.
What the? No, he's in a wheelchair.
It's metaphorical or something, man.
What the flip? Just gonna shove that Tusk up his nose.
I cannot express to you how excited I am for you to see the rest of this movie.
You gonna start to turn into a walrus?
Oh, I love this so much. There's a reason this has been on the list for a while. Fun trivia fact from the IMDb. This movie was shot in 15 days.
Okay.
Here you go. Here's your cup. Wet your whistle, my dry little fizzle.
After I drugged you, of course.
Boy, just next thing I know, you fell out of the chair and collapsed. I didn't know what it was, but I looked down and I saw this rather intimidating spider crawling up my back. Yes, a brown recluse. What a tough
Oh, he's gonna have some
It was
Uh,
glowing
he's
green.
gonna have some necroted spot all the way up his thigh. If the necrosis isn't already spreading.
bone. Well, I'm afraid the doctor stepped on it and broke it. Afraid it lies east.
There's a doctor here.
Yes, Dr. Moussier lives just up the road 8 miles.
Monsieur?
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah? He was
Dr. Moose
EA.
EA.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a made-up name.
my name? Howard.
He just looked out the window,
You know, that
said the
also-
first thing he saw.
Well, that would be the spinal. The recluse sank her fangs into you and filled you with so much poison that your ankle was the size of an elephant's leg.
What kind of elephant?
What? Weird question.
No. So, with the venom traveling to your heart, the doctor to save your life, take rather, say, drastic measures.
Do.
He's got a walrus tail.
Reveals the leg. Oh shit! It's parallels. Remember the beginning of the movie?
So there's the kid with the missing leg in the first part, and then this guy's in a wheelchair, and then now he's in a wheelchair.
Carried diseases, so Dr. Moussier thought it was best for you. Or to stay and severely sanitized all day.
I love that his excuse making gets lazier and lazier.
Yeah, I was about to say he does seem to be getting like more flustered about making stuff up.
Where's the doctor? I want to talk to him. Well, doctor's making it wrong.
The
You know what?
doctor went he's dead. He got bit by the spider too. I did have suspenders, okay? We had to keep your pants up somehow. It was a belt or nothing. I gotta call my leg.
What? That's clearly a lie. No, I'd start fighting. I'd as soon. Yeah.
He's on drugs.
Okay, dude. I'd get aggressive fast.
It's a phonoscopy.
Phonoscopy.
Maybe we're not that good at podcasters.
Hey, don't blame me for a joke you made. All right. I was just sitting here.
Listen, you chose me as a partner. We're in this together. If I go down, so do you.
Yeah.
We are a two-leg group.
I prefer to have my own two legs. We're not gonna be like this guy. We each get one leg. And a walrus tusk. And the cycle. One between us, though.
That would be like the worst, like, what are they called in Harry Potter? The Horcruxes? No, not the Horcrux. What are they called? The, like, spirit animals or whatever?
Yeah. It's like the your Patronus.
Patronus. That'd be like the worst Patronus to have. It's just a full-ass fucking walrus. Instead of like a
No,
deer
it wouldn't.
frolicking through the woods, you got this fucking...
Like, that'd be awesome. Get him, boy. I'll start throwing stuff at him.
You just start throwing French fries across the table. It's just a minor annoyance while he's eating.
You know, I was thinking, the melancholy, losing a limb, must be akin to mourning a close friend lost.
How many directions can this guy look in at once? Did you see his eyes? He was somehow looking into camera and past us at the same time. I don't know.
Probably could. Colloquially called the hobo.
That's a lie. It's too cold for anything to survive in Canada.
He's like, little did you know I have deep encyclopedic knowledge of spiders and their
It's a weekly segment on our podcast, Spider Facts, with the not C.
not sea spider facts.
That's just insensitive. If this was real.
Oh God, he got up.
Huh.
I knew it.
You
That's
know,
why I said something
I'm
about
not
him being
gonna lie to
in a
you. I
wheelchair
completely forgot he was in a wheelchair. All of the scenes so far have just been naturally taking place in sitting positions that I forgot that it was like a unique thing.
I remembered because I was wondering how the fuck he would move the body by himself unless he had help, and now I know. I kind of suspected that from the
He's
beginning.
got
but I
to
don't
hit
mean,
like a Jeep hinge
wasn't too big of a.
on the back of the wheelchair.
he just he tows him across the room.
In this hour, reveal our hearts with absolute candor.
It requires someone to only have one leg.
What the fuck? But whilst in the walrus suit, you must be.
I'm just so glad I recommend movies to you.
What the fuck?
Is it in this moment that you realize that my movie taste might be bad?
No. I watch plenty of weird movies. When did you first watch this? How did you find out about this movie?
I think someone did a review of it, and then I was like, "Oh, this seems amazing." It's a horror movie called Tusks. It can't be bad.
You know, I
What
don't
are
think
the
it's a bad
cinema
movie. I just think it's a
channels,
weird
like-
concept.
Why are you doing this? Why? It's all a riddle older than the Sphinx. To answer the question, just type it. That's what the phone, sir. To
I do
Please
that every
don't use
Tuesday.
words like erect.
Oh, that's the question. Yep. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that before. The age-old
You
question.
totally didn't just make that up. It's almost so ridiculous that I'm not gonna lie, it is slightly frightening to me because I'm like this guy is like insane in a way that like might actually like exist
Yeah.
in like an insane way.
Yeah.
Like it's so ridiculous. Like it almost becomes benign when you see like Leatherface like wearing like skin suits and stuff. You're like, yeah, you're a hack.
Yeah.
You know, Dahmer did it first. You know, like. But like this is like this guy clearly is like his own person.
What? What's happening?
This is her early 2000s YouTube vlog. Calm down, Meryl Streep.
I'm now confused.
I wish everyone at home could see Jake's face. It is the bewildered look that I wanted him to have.
She set this up? Is she involved in this?
She really is giving it her all.
Yeah. I can give a wild guess of who that character is.
Is it the one other character we've seen in
Yeah, I
the
was
movie
about
so
to say.
far?
Is it Haley Joel Osment? Is it Haley Joel Osment?
You made me feel beautiful again.
Don't play it up like we don't know who it is. It's either them or him or the twins from the frickin' gross from the 7-Eleven.
Honestly, I don't know how to live without you.
So look out, you crazy Canucks! Something weird ass this way comes. Next week, Wandering Wallace takes a raunchy road trip up to the Great White North to meet with a star. I will be staying at home. Doing what, Teddy? Why don't you throw
I love that they're like putting on the radio voice. Like that's something anyone like outside of like Howard Stern. Which it, oh shit, the Comedy Zone. You see that on
Yeah.
the TV?
Yeah, that was his first stand-up thing that he talked about earlier.
Oh,
I noticed that. I just didn't know that it was him.
we've been to those clubs.
What?
Huh?
You been to the Comedy Zone?
Hmm. There's a bunch of them.
Oh, it's a friend. Okay, never mind. That does. Okay.
You know, we were making fun of the I can't
Okay.
take that far
That's what I'm
seriously.
saying. Is like, why was that the name choice?
Listen, we're making fun of that name, and it is a joke within the context of movie stuff. We're also talking like there aren't a million like people like Kanye who definitely fucking listen to this show, you know, based on name alone. That's a line. That's a line that was written.
You bring shame to the Nazi party.
Is there like Sharpie on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's a part of their
Aesthetic.
decorations.
This is just getting
So
more
he
and
knows
more
his
ridiculous.
phone works.
It's inside the walrus stick. This is one of those moments where you're really glad you don't have a stupid ringtone.
I do.
I do too.
I have multiple.
Yep. All right. Here comes the reveal. Look, she pushes the door. No, okay, never mind. Am I remembering the movie wrong? Because they're really trying to hide this like it's something that we didn't already call, right?
No, it's definitely him. I mean, he
You
took
can
her.
see him through the crack in the door.
Let's say he took her to the art exhibit and is like defending her, and he knows that she cheat. Like it, that part's obvious. You're not in Manitoba. You're 2 hours away from Manitoba in Frost, Bifrost, I think.
It's Texas rules. You drive 2 hours in Manitoba, you're still in Manitoba.
No, he's in Bifrost.
He's in Bifrost. You drive 2 hours to
think.
You know what they say? You drive 2 hours into Manitoba and you're in Bifrost.
Oh wait, no, Manitoba is probably like a huge region, not a city.
Manitoba.
Because he was in Winnipeg and now he's in that place. But Manitoba is like a huge place, probably.
Manitoba.
It's so big.
Wait a minute.
Man, it's so big.
Manitoba. Manatee, which is the bastard cousin of the walrus. Who doesn't get invited to the Arctic Thanksgiving.
That's how they got the name of the Canadian region, from this movie. It was inspired by Tusk.
in 2014.
Yeah, before that, Manitoba was called like New England or something.
New England. It was New England. Shut up, phone. Shit.
He just called to find. He just called.
It's all the
find.
Canadians calling to make fun of us. Oh man, we're such a reveal.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious, but I'm pretty sure he just heard that through that guy's phone. Where's the walrus? Where's the walrus thing? Where's the sacculum?
Where's the baculum? Bacula. Do. You know, I'll give it this. Every single A24 movie looks amazing. Like aesthetically, like it's all shot well.
Yeah.
You know.
Only took 15 days apparently.
Yeah. I hit you in the bacula.
Walrus time, baby.
Oh,
I want
love
to see this quote unquote
Wal-
realistic
walrus
walrus.
suit.
How realistic?
How realistic is this
How
walrus
realistic
suit?
we talking, huh?
How realistic is this walrus suit?
And,
Oh,
and should I
Jake.
get one for myself?
Oh, Jake, you'll see the realistic walrus suit. It is amazing. It's the entire reason I wanted you to watch this movie.
Oh my god.
It is the beginning and the end of why.
Nazi lover.
What? Who is paying for these shirts?
People who love Nazis. Who love Nazis. I mean, it wasn't that clever of a name.
It really isn't.
Like Nazi.
It's the running joke of the film.
That's fine. I just don't understand why. Whoa.
Now listen to the entire voicemail again.
So someone does know. Okay, that's all I wanted. I want someone to know he's in trouble. Cause one of. Oh my god. Yeah, he fucking knows. He was standing right there when he called him. He just didn't answer because he's a dickhead. Worst partner. You ever cheat on me with my girlfriend and then not answer when I'm calling you because I'm abducted by a walrus lover? I'm done. I'll never do another podcast episode.
I'm cool with it. I'll if I ever cheat on if your girlfriend ever cheats on you with me, first off, why? Second of all, if I'll still answer your phone calls.
That's nice. That's nice. What?
I gotta figure out who this actor is. He's doing a great job. I'm so proud of him. It's the capital of Manitoba.
What is Winnipeg?
No, it's not. Yeah, Winnipeg is. Did he say Winnipeg or Toronto? My memory is so bad.
Winnipeg.
Okay,
He said 2 hours.
yeah.
He said 2 hours north of Winnipeg.
Okay. Michael Parks. What else has this guy been in? Oh, he died. Whoops.
Ooh.
Sorry. He died not long after this movie came out. He's in. Oh, I just got why the Kill Bill thing is here. He was in Kill Bill Volume 2,
Oh.
which makes a lot of sense. Thank you for the exposition, but can we get to why we all came here on the poster, okay?
Yeah, I want to see that walrus.
We
Come on.
want to see the walrus. Bring out the walrus. Bring out the walrus.
Oh my gosh. So he still has the leg on ice. That's nice.
It's good to have it around.
They can be retrieved. Oh god.
Dun dun. As a walrus. I fail to see the through line with all of this.
God.
So this is the whole reason they're called the Not See
This is?
podcast. Is that not what he's talking about? Was I not listening? Is he not talking about Nazi scientists?
He's talking about his childhood
Yeah, I thought. Okay.
in Canada
So yeah.
with the Canadian government.
Oh yeah, it was Canadian government.
You Oh my. Oh God.
There to be a wall. Oh, I really
Holy
hope that's on the DVD. I really hope that's what it says.
You know, I shouldn't say this because, who knows what someone's going to do with this information, but that is one of the things that scares me most in the world is that sort of like physical mutilation.
Physical mutila- That is gonna get. I think that's what actually kind of creeped me out a little bit about this film.
Yeah. Like him re-sewing up, cutting off his leg in the first place. That really,
But like resewing him in this
yeah.
jigsaw, like not jigsaw, but jigsaw configuration.
Yeah. That gets to me in Invincible when he's making those cyborgs. That gets to me like whenever like stuff like that happens. That really like. Ugh.
And we can bring it back to Texas Chainsaw. Maybe this guy is an original then, because then it goes back to Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a pretty.
Or
This is a pretty unique goal.
or like the Firefly family.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You ready for this, Jake?
Oh my God.
You ready for this, Jake?
Oh my Lord. I don't know how you can laugh, dude. This is actually like.
Look at how horrific this shit is.
I know, that's why I'm like scarred.
In the most ridiculous way. Here's why. Once you see the full reveal, you'll see what. You'll see what.
I just want to see his face. Oh my God. Okay, that zoom out was kind of funny. But what the fuck?
This is the most. I love practical monsters for this exact fucking reason. It's so gross.
Drown yourself, dude.
I don't know if he can. He's a walrus.
He's not a real walrus.
I think he
That
is.
thing probably, unless he filled it with like lard, it probably can't float.
He's a walrus. There are good things about this movie. Like, I actually kind of like its pacing. Like,
Yeah.
it's actually pretty well done. Some of the acting's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just the overall premise is so fucking
That's what I said.
ridiculous.
It's not a bad movie. It's just a weird premise.
This is a movie of a man who was just surgically engineered into becoming a walrus.
Yeah.
I hope we all understand this fact.
Are they all?
They're all. Aren't you so glad I suggested this? Aren't you glad that you get to go to bed tonight, look up at your ceiling, and think about this?
I'm gonna clear my head of this before I go to bed. Just so you know, there's gonna be a couple hours of me watching just brain-numbing stuff, so I can forget about this. Oh my God.
I think it's the same reason I love shit like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Are you sure he's not pulling your legs? Getting up to some good old American monkey shines?
Can you
What?
not? Can you not be a fucking cop for a minute?
We do a podcast, but you wouldn't take something this far.
Comedy is a strong word.
Now stick with me here. I don't mean to be indelicate.
Yeah, seriously.
Sort of sexual angle, romantic entanglement, an affair or something.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have called.
Well, I did some checking.
The fact that she had to lie to get them to do
To
their
get the
job
cop to do their job.
is really.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. It's not just Halloween. Every horror movie is ACAB.
They have to be. I mean, if the cops were competent and stuff, this stuff
Y-
wouldn't happen.
You know, we need to watch it soon. But the movie that I think handles it the best and in like an actual very realistic way is fucking Barbarian.
Yeah.
I think that film does it great.
I
To be
really,
like,
I really still want to see that one. Make
Yeah.
sure to put that one on the list.
okay,
It's
I'll,
not
I'll
already
put it on
there.
the list. Putting it on the list. We also cannot show even a second of that movie on YouTube because, dang.
Wow. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Weed.
Oh, it's legal there probably.
It's 2014. Yeah, it's legal by now, right?
Yeah.
He just doesn't stop fucking screaming.
Now, let me ask you: is it a? I don't know. I don't know how far you this movie you've seen it. Is it a suit? Like, is his regular body inside that thing?
No, as
Or
far
is
as
he just
I
completely
take
re-sewed?
it, is that his entire person has been re-sewed into this.
So he would have to have like extensive surgery to get anywhere near fixed.
He is a walrus now.
If it can be done, it can be undone, right?
Oh no.
Well, Mr. Tusk, a walrus must learn to swim.
Okay, that would be pretty terrifying.
Just the way it moves. I think it's something about the suit itself.
Yeah, they had to put him in a giant.
I hope everyone is enjoying this as much as I am as a movie.
I wonder if he's gonna embrace the walrus. See, he could drown if he
This-
wanted to.
Here's my question. Well, he's covered in blood. He might just float, but he's being held down.
He's not the first.
He's not the first walrus man. Man, this movie had such a good opportunity to be called Manatee.
Yeah,
I
but
completely forgot about you. Oh, this is great. I'm happy to be here, Jake. I'm having a good time.
what the? Look at his face.
Listen, it's Canada. What do you know about Canada? Moose, snow, and French. That's the three defining
Well, you
characters.
forgot about hockey.
It's like Raleigh, North Carolina.
You
It's,
forgot about hockey,
that's
niceness.
no, it's those three. It's a triangle. It's like Raleigh, North Carolina. It's the French, moose, snow.
Listen, if I'm gonna make a Canada triangle, it's gonna be syrup, hockey, CW shows.
And the film center of Toronto
And Vancouver.
and Vancouver
Vancouver's more TV, I think.
is.
What is he talking about? Why talk about the walrus? I'm getting impatient. I want to hear the walrus again. Come on.
Right? Like, there's so much, like, actual, like, good monologues here and stuff. Like, her and that, like, the girl earlier, like, doing that, like, Meryl Streep monologue
Yeah, she
was so fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like I need to be in another state of mind for this movie, right?
I wouldn't want to be.
Like, you kind of have to be. Like, how
No.
do you piece all this together?
I guess it depends what state of mind. If I'm like drinking a little bit, fine. But any sort of drug and it's just gonna ruin
Everything.
my feeling, whatever that feeling may be, I don't know.
What? It's like. What restaurant? This isn't a Tim Hortons. That's the other. That's the other point in the triangle. There's like
Tim
8
Hortons.
points in this triangle, but
No, this is the Gimli slider.
hey, Canadians out
Or
there,
the Gimli.
tell me if this is like a real place or not.
He just smooshed it on the table. That's gross.
It is. Okay, like put the paper down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's such a large. flask.
He put it in a milkshake. I mean, I've had an alcoholic milkshake before, but like, it really kind of depends what you put in that.
It's like, oh shit, I meant to put fries in here.
Like vodka, I don't know, but maybe
There's-
some kind of like flavored whiskey.
I need to see who played this man. Oh,
Yeah, thanks.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Why?
You know who that is? I'd never recognize him because he looks different in every role he's in.
Who? Who is that?
That's fucking Johnny Depp.
What?
That's Johnny Depp.
No, it's not.
I'm looking at the cast list, unless there's another guy in this movie called Guy Leponette.
He looks nothing like Johnny Depp.
Man.
You know what? Never mind. He just made that face, and I just kind of saw it. But I'm still searching for it.
Just imagine this face in a courtroom. Does that, like,
That's exactly what I was trying.
trying to do?
No. I just picture because Johnny Depp's skin is usually a bit darker. He's definitely paled up with some redness on his cheeks.
Yeah, there you go.
His color's way different.
He
than it
looks
usually
different
is.
in every movie he's in, though, is the thing.
He's pretty good at transforming into a new role.
He's got that, like, Bale effect.
Yeah. Yeah, Christian Bale's also really good at that.
Unrelated. Do any of you know a good lawyer? Nah, never mind. I won. It's good. Have you seen her net worth? Minus $6 million. What the fuck are we doing, movie?
This is the old lands.
There has to be like some kind of underlying message to this film, right? Because there's some kind of like through line with like the French and like mutilation and like German Nazis and like there. I feel like there's like a hidden there's a hidden message.
I just saw it. He has prosthetics on his face for sure.
Oh, does he?
He has to, dude. His face is a different shape than usual. Maybe his nose or his cheeks.
But you get what I'm saying? Like there has to be like something like hidden underneath all this, right?
I can see it now.
You can see there's the dip. Like, is this secretly like telling us where like Hitler like is hiding, like through some kind of code that we just don't
The
understand?
message of the movie is the age old question: is man
Man
truly
truly
a
a
walrus at
walrus?
heart? We're supposed to answer that within the movie.
If you
and
say
so
that
far,
to the right person, do they activate as the Winter Soldier? I don't know.
they're teaching us the catchphrase.
I don't like. It's just you just saying words and expecting them to be a sentence.
Now, is that the same guy? That guy. Is that the serial killer? Because he said a few of the same things.
Oh, he might be. He does look like him. Let me just.
Because he said hobo spider. He said,
It does look like him, and also because there's, I've barely scrolled down the cast list, and we're already to Girl Clerk 1 and Girl Clerk 2.
yeah. So that guy just probably is just crazy, and he probably just killed the guy who lived in that big house and just moved in himself.
Hey, you can't say that about the French, okay? Is Kevin Smith Canadian? Is this all like self-ironic, or is this like just throwing every bad stereotype at
Listen, okay. Sometimes stereotypes come from true places. And in Canada, they do watch a lot
like
of
which
hockey.
ones, Jake?
I was explaining. Okay. Okay. In Canada, do you watch a lot of hockey? Some of them
Mhm.
have strong accents and French
Mhm.
accents, and
And what kind of
Yeah.
foods would you say are popular with the African American community, Jake?
I was talking about the French people, and if I was talking about the French and Canadian people, I would say sliders.
I love me trying to trap you in a corner and you finding the perfect route out. What was I Googling?
This guy sounds completely different. I don't know.
Oh, Kevin Smith. Is he
Oh, if
Canadian?
he's Canadian.
How long is the scene? We've gone through multiple bits. Kevin.
The more I watch him, the more I can see that definitely is Johnny Depp.
Depp.
But
Kevin Smith.
his name is Moussier.
No, he's American.
I would help, but I'm really just a lowly homicide detective, and I'm really not paid enough to deal with this habitat. You know what I think, Mr. LaPointe? I think that the real savage animals are the human beings.
Jake, I just
That was a Mad Hatter. Oh, I just saw. This is what I'm seeing in him. He has a little bit of
Oh, you're seeing like his
like where he goes. Oh,
Oh. I just slowly looked over at you for a second and I realized that both of our mouths were just agape with like just utter bewilderment of what we're watching.
damn it! The Poutini Weenie doesn't exist. What kind of world is this, dude? Yeah, I never heard the point of why he was talking about that.
Oh.
Oh, he was looking for that hockey player. Okay. That's why he moved into that new house.
So like yeah, his torso and stuff was missing and everything. So I'm thinking like all of his internals are basically built into that walrus is what I was imagining. Cuz like all of his nerves are like attached to like control the walrus bits,
Yeah. Yeah. I just kind of assumed that
which
he,
is scary.
like stuck him inside the suit, sewed up his toes, fingers, and stuff
Yeah.
like that to the sides, and just like
They
closed it
just
up.
like turned him into a turd and then stuck him in a walrus. No, I think he's like fully like
Yeah.
nerved into the walrus.
Tusk.
I don't get the feeling a lot of this dialogue wasn't ever written and it's just Johnny Depp saying things.
Yeah, I mean,
It was like, all right, we got Johnny Depp for like 2 days. We got to do both of these scenes that he's in. Just
you know, with the
and action.
honestly, if it took 15 days, they probably only had Johnny Depp for like a day or two.
Yeah.
I mean, probably 3 days at most.
It's like movie 43 where they got like all these big name actors, but like only for like an afternoon. It's like Halle Berry. You want like $10,000 for like an afternoon? It's just like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way below any of our rates, including like Hugh Jackman, who's also in this movie.
Yeah. You know, for friends that are hearing some pretty brutal stuff about the guy that supposedly kidnapped their friend, they both seem pretty calm
Nah,
right now,
it's-
actually.
This is a guilt saving that they're doing. Remember, they are banging. We
Yeah.
had a long build up to this. This is just an obligation. This is all so that she can go and tell him that it's over. She's like, I just didn't want to text him.
I
That
mean,
it's-
at the end of the day, yeah, they're both doing something shitty, but they're both technically friends with. They're probably his only friends, so they they kind of are like obligated to go before.
at the she just didn't want to like break up through text. She just was trying to find him to be like, it's over. I'm fucking your best friend. I'm also taking your podcast. I'm the Nazi now.
She could take his place.
Oh, just in case you were forgetting, there is a walrus in this movie.
No, I didn't forget.
Why do you blubber so?
Blubber. Why are you human then? Turn your
Why don't you
damn
be-
self
why
into
don't-
a walrus.
Turn yourself into a walrus.
I've only ever known a human to be an ocean of shit.
I gotta figure out who designed that masterpiece.
I want that suit. I said earlier I might get one for myself, and
Oh, can this be our Halloween costumes next year?
we could form one giant
Well-
Mr. Tusk.
It's like the horse costume where one of us is the ass and the other
I
is
would get tired of that within 30 minutes because one of us would have to be in the front, one of us have to be like crawling in the back, shoved up the other's ass.
I was
like,
just
just,
gonna say
like,
one of us can be the
shuffling.
walrus and the other one can be the guy.
Oh, that's fine. I thought you were talking about like a 2-person horse costume.
Yeah,
But, like,
if we
for
do that
this-
though, yeah, we could do that. I like that better actually.
Because I'd stick my feet out the back and do like this,
Yeah.
so we'd have like a tail. Just straighten out my legs. In fact, you have to drag me around with your arms, and I'm just gonna like lie flat.
Yeah, you're gonna be like backpack strapped to my back.
Yeah. That I'm fine with.
Why is he? Sorry, the subtitles. We have subtitles on, and it just said walrus moaning. How would we even get?
Why did this guy just become a marine biologist?
How would we even like drive to a Halloween party in that suit?
We need to bring the suit, and then I have to get into,
Yeah,
it before we
which,
walk
like,
in.
We're just here. We've got this giant duffel bag. We're gonna go into the bathroom for a little while, and then we'll be out in like 3.5 hours. Just put on The Godfather. We'll be out by the time it's done.
Yeah.
I hate that it's constantly drooling.
I just don't see how this could end. Thinking of there's like that's why I was asking earlier about his body, like how practical this is, because like if there's no way for him to be saved from this, then like I don't even care what happens next.
There is no practical means of this. Jake. This man has been surgically engineered into a walrus.
I'm just saying, if there's no way for him to turn back to a human, then I don't even really care how it ends, because his friends can find him. They're not going to save him.
So allegedly, this whole movie, like, came out of a joke on Kevin Smith's podcast. Like this, they were just shooting the shit, and they came up with this idea, and then they made it.
I just throw up on it.
Is that what I'm learning so much about walruses through this.
What?
I didn't know. Did they throw up on their food?
No, I was saying he might, because he was
Oh.
like looking down at a raw fish.
He stops at like south of the border.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's some East Coast jokes for you.
Yeah, they don't know what the hell that is. All of our listeners are in Argentina.
Wow, that's even more of an inside joke if you're referencing what I think you are.
I don't know.
Argentina was where we get banned a bunch at the time
Oh,
because our Sky High video.
yeah.
Because apparently 0.5 of our viewership comes from Argentina.
Yeah. Such a weird. Hey.
Tonight would be that'd be amazing.
It really actually does do the jumping back and forth a little bit better than a lot of movies I've seen. Like, that was pretty smooth. And it might be because the whole film was shot in 15 days. You can't fuck up continuity when it's just the same day.
It just added new lines to this scene that we've already seen.
Yep.
You see what they have behind them? Just a shit ton of maple syrup.
The kids here at the convenience store are telling me
Oh, you know what they're doing?
so you sure that's not gonna be too late for you, Mr. Howe?
Because earlier he heard it in the Canadian accent, and now
Yeah.
they're hearing it in like this American voice.
Yeah.
Because they're like reminiscing.
Sorry, sir. Thank you. God bless you. You guys have Tusk here in Canada? You want me to write on? Just write the air. Thanks.
What the? There's a counter right in front of you, dude.
I just realized they're standing in front of a wall of maple syrup.
That's what I said.
Oh, I wasn't listening to you. I was too
Yeah.
focused on walruses.
It do be like that.
That's me. That's my mustache.
Yep, I'm American. How are things over at Degrassi High?
S-
Why are they? Oh, I kind of forgot about that trick. I was like, why does he need the pad? Is he gonna look for fingerprints? That guy knew the trick.
Thank you, Big Lebowski. Solving murderous serial killers everywhere. Since whenever the
Thwarting
fuck
them.
that movie came out.
Okay,
He's not.
why is he shirtless? Is it the furthest he's ever gotten with one of these walruses? Because,
I'm imagining.
I mean, yeah, because he made the other one, but it's at the bottom of the thing, so he must have drowned probably one of the
Yeah,
first
look at his
times.
fingers. His nails are still there. Where is this suit? I want to know what Warner Brothers lot this suit is sitting in right now. And can we get it?
Probably full of fucking Kevin Smith stuff. Or Johnny Depp movies. They probably have lots there.
It's next
Oh,
to the
wow.
it's next to the bed that Amber Heard shit in.
All Johnny Depp stuff. It's all in one warehouse. Warner Brothers lot.
We survive at all costs.
Is there a big chunk of that walrus missing?
Yeah, he ate the walrus.
And again. Until we ourselves are at last butchered in turn. You are not prepared for me, Master. Not ready for the fight.
Fight?
Hard, just to show you how cruel
Okay, maybe this is what happened to the last walrus. Never mind.
Now I have a second question, which is, how does
His head going into the suit. I hate that there's a face attached to the back.
yeah, there is like a random person's face back there.
Like he just was using whatever skin he had. Ew.
Oh fuck! I guess we need to catch a movie drinking game. Patent pending.
Yeah, we just saw
For
dude
out-
ass.
Yep. If you're drinking, I guess we saw some dude ass. Aren't you so glad this was the movie we saw Dude Ass in?
All I wanted to see was a walrus.
Comedy.
That was funny.
Comedy.
Comedy. Oh shit! I just noticed that his car was in the.
Does he have so many.
He's gonna hunt that serial killer.
We're in Canada.
Listen,
Listen.
in Canada they can be trusted with guns. There's a serial killer. There's 3. Pussy. I'm so glad you told me that was Johnny Depp because I would have.
Because it makes the
I
whole
wouldn't
movie
have figured
better.
it out, but yes, I can see it now. Like it's so obvious now.
I have marked this occasion for 15 years now by allowing my clipper friend fighting chance he never had. So, you will fight.
I love it.
What the fuck?
I love it. You're welcome, Jake. Because now, not only is
They
there
can hear the screaming.
not only is there a one-man walrus in this movie, there's 2,
And they're fighting.
and they have to fight to the death.
See, now we need 2 walrus costumes.
That's true.
Me and you will go to the Halloween party and fight.
Do you want to be which walrus do you want to be?
I don't know.
How does it look
They're
more
both
ridiculous?
funny in their own way.
How does it look even more ridiculous?
Someone's face is just sticking out.
He looks like fucking Voldemort.
And he's got devil horns on his head instead of on his face.
He goes full walrus. He's going
You know-
full walrus.
You know, it's probably a more honorable. Oh shit. Probably more honorable way than the last time that I had seen a walrus killed. Right in front of a hotel in New York. At least he's fighting him 1-on-1. He's not just the pussy who just shoots him and runs away.
Survival instinct.
Wow, he really did turn him into a walrus
What
by
are
the
you
end.
trying to tell me, movie?
He just broke free.
Movie.
Ah! He gets a machete. Oh, that's not a machete. I think that's the
Yes.
dick, isn't it?
Add it to the kill count.
They're about to find him like that, and they're gonna be like, "What the actual shit?"
They coming in like it's Pulp Fiction,
Seriously.
and he dies to the wall.
Okay, you can stop stabbing him now, so your friends don't see you as just this monstrous beast.
How much money would you take to be this guy, to take this role?
Oh, to take the role in a movie. I thought you meant like to be turned into a walrus.
No,
I was like, what would I have use for money for at that point?
I'm a walrus.
I was like, I would just kill myself as soon as I get the chance. Like,
It's so much worse that he can't speak.
okay, now you're acting like a fucking insane.
I don't understand you, movie.
He's gonna kill him. He's just gonna fucking
I
shoot
don't.
him.
What are you saying? There's a riddle,
Johnny
but
Depp's
it's
about to put him down.
spoken
Dude.
backwards and by Johnny Depp. I
Listen.
don't know what I'm watching.
What we just learned is that man at heart truly is a walrus. He's gonna shoot him for sure.
What? There's something here, but I don't know what it is. I feel like this like will turn me into like a Buddhist monk or something. Where like I'll snap and then like reach nirvana or something. What was that?
I just realized what that was.
Spider?
No, I'll tell you later.
1 year later.
I gotta find that. What does she have?
Jake, congratulations.
Oh no.
We made it through this movie.
Oh no.
You've seen it all.
No.
You saw this movie
No.
in its entirety.
This is why I didn't want to see the ending. I already know what's gonna happen, and now I'm pissed. This is why I didn't want to see the ending, because there was no coming back from this guy, and now I'm just unhappy.
Now he's just a walrus.
That's insane.
This movie was shot over a 2-week vacation in Manitoba.
What the heck? Why'd they bring him a fish? Probably.
Wait. I feel like I deserve some kind of thanks.
No. No. I don't regret watching this movie, but I'm not gonna thank you for it. You were cheating on him and gonna break up with him already. I mean, does it really matter whether you turn into a walrus or stayed a human? And why does he have so many of those cups? They're feeding him raw fish, but they're letting him drink big gulps.
Oh shit. Here's the through line. Here's what the movie was all about. Not bottling up your emotions inside a walrus.
No, that can't be the theme.
That's the theme of the movie. I'm gonna write an essay about this.
Oh, they're implying that he was a walrus at heart. I get it now. Yeah. No, I don't. I was lying.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Break free.
And remember, walruses don't cry, Jake. Walruses don't cry.
He's a walrus now. He can't cry
He's
anymore.
a walrus.
Or love.
No more. No more pain.
Oh, no, he's crying. Never mind. He's not a walrus.
He's not a walrus anymore. Movie over. Fade to black. Jake, you're welcome. Aren't you glad we waited a month to watch this movie?
I mean, there was... Honestly, I love crazy concepts. Again, I do not regret watching this.
Also, this is a shitty aquarium.
But, yeah. First of all, they put him in a terrible cage, and I fucking hated this ending.
Written, directed by Kevin Smith. Congratulations. From the... Yeah. So it's from their podcast.
What the shit?
You're welcome. I'm glad we could experience this together. I feel like we are closer as walruses.
Listen,
You know?
I don't know about you, but I'm not a walrus at heart.
Do you want to cry together?
Okay, maybe I am. I forgot that was the division.
I have nothing to say. This is an amazing movie. everything about it.
I
I really hope Mark sees this because this is the exact kind of movie I know he'd fucking hate.
Oh, you have to make him watch it.
Oh, I'll watch it again. I'll watch this movie again.
I don't think I can watch this movie again anytime soon. Maybe one day. By the time that we get to see Mark and like hang out with him, maybe. But if he comes down or tries to watch it over the internet with us within the next month, no, I can't.
No, I won't subject everyone to Tusk twice in a month.
You know,
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's our Christmas tradition. Is we just watch Tusk 4 times.
I feel like I might have. I don't know.
Please tell me you said you might have seen this movie.
No, I feel like I might have heard about this movie when I.
Remember, this is an A24 film.
I can't remember whether I watched
Simp-
Justin Long's podcast only, or if Justin Long had an episode on Michael Rosenbaum's podcast. Because if he did, then I definitely would have heard about this because they talk about their careers.
Tusk.
But I think I just watched his podcast, which is why that I.
We never did learn why it's only one Tusk, though.
Well, his name is Mr. Tusk,
Oh, good point.
so it was his name.
Well,
I
we
got
figured
it once
out
they
all my
explained
questions.
it.
You know what? Yeah, all my questions about what this movie's trying to say is over.
Yeah.
That's all. Congratulations, Jake. You made it. Next up is Thanksgiving.
Will that be next?
No,
No.
that's just the next animal-themed horror movie. That's all.
It
that-
could be.
We'll watch Thanksgiving, and then the day you really want to get back at me for something, we'll watch Thanksgiving 3.
Okay.
Because I will have a mental breakdown when we watch that movie.
Okay. Heck yeah.
I will be an angry.
All right.
This is
Well.
just one of those movies that is so ridiculous. But there's something here. There's strangely like something there.
Look, the makeup effects were by Robert Kirkman's Creature Cores. Or
Okay.
Creature Core.
Robert Kirkman. That's the guy who made Walking Dead, isn't it? That's Robert Kirkman. That's Kirkman. No.
Is it?
Robert Kirkman's Creature
I
Core?
think that they're probably different.
that
people.
was, I don't know, maybe.
Might have the same name. I don't really know his name, but I assume it's probably different people because I don't know how the guy who worked on Walking Dead could have come from. In fact, no, not even come
They're
from
both
this.
comic. No, they're both comic guys.
Yeah, but
Also, this would
he
have
would
been
have
like
been working on this while he's working on Walking Dead. I don't
yeah,
think that
this
he
is
has the fucking
2014. That
time.
show's like nearing its peak at that
That's what
point.
I'm saying. I don't think he has the time to do this kind of movie.
Oh, now we're listening to Kevin Smith's podcast. So this is the bit.
Okay. We already knew that by this point in the movie, but this is the
There-
pitch.
this
This
is
is the
the
pitch.
pitch.
So I yeah.
I feel like if this is. Is that hard?
That was the question. Yeah.
Not by much. Walrus.
No.
You never want to
God.
go full walrus.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Fuck that, man.
It's full walrus. You know, sometimes this is just how you make a movie.
Yeah, we've
We've definitely done this.
we've pitched some stupid stuff before.
No, I can think of one in particular that is this exact way that we pitched.
I might be thinking of the same one that you are.
It was I don't want to. I'll say it was called The Roach.
I was talking about the lemon women.
Oh no, not that one. So yeah, we've definitely sat.
We've done multiple.
We've definitely sat in a basement or like chilled in a car and
Yeah.
pitched these kind of movies.
I think both of those actually happen to be in a car.
Yeah,
We've done this multiple
it's
times.
normally
but
while eating
both of
Taco
those-
Bell.
Yeah, or going through the Zaxby's drive.
So I really can't be mad. You know, like this is actually like
You know, I'm not.
There was creative insight. Why is there post-credit scenes in this movie?
Because it explains why he wasn't with them when they first discovered him.
Oh, because remember he gets diarrhea from poutine or whatever.
Yeah, but we
That was-
we can just assume he gets diarrhea from a lot of stuff. Because
It's Johnny Depp.
that's not why I was just saying.
Oh.
'cause-
Wait, does this blow the whole case open? Did he shit on the bed?
no,
And hard cut out me.
because he had poutine. Because he had the poutine. Oh, it makes so much sense now. Sorry, I got distracted because I felt something tickling my hand when I reached back and touched the Pikachu.